Jai Hind cadets and welcome in this new session on spotting errors. This is part 9 of magic rules for NDA and NA examination. Here we are going to learn some important rules, their examples and tricks to solve the questions on spotting errors. So without wasting any time, let's continue. This is rule number 1. In this rule, we are going to learn about the uses of the pronouns on, in, at, before typical words. Here the words are today, tomorrow, yesterday, the following day, or the next day. Before these words, we don't use these prepositions. We don't say on tomorrow. I will meet you on tomorrow. We don't say. As it is given here, he will go there on tomorrow. Instead of on tomorrow, we just simply say, he will go there tomorrow. So don't say on tomorrow, at tomorrow, in tomorrow. Okay. So in the following day, on the following day, in the next day, at the next day, on the next day, on yesterday. Never use such phrases. Don't use the prepositions on, in, at before the words today, tomorrow, yesterday, the following day, the next day, etc. That's all about rule number 1. Now rule number 2. No preposition is used before the words home. ये जो home ये जो word है इसके पहले कोई भी preposition use नहीं करते हम. Okay. Except only one exception. एक ही exception है at home, लेकिन उसका मतलब भी अलग है. Is a phrase at home is a phrase which bears a different meaning. Okay. So at home ये जो phrase है इसके अलावा किसी और कॉन्टेक्स्ट में किसी और प्रीपोजिशन को हम होम इस वर्ड के साथ, इस नाउन के साथ हम यूज़ नहीं करेंगे. सो जैसे आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो, इनकरेक्ट एग्जाम्पल है ब्रिंग अ टीवी सेट एट होम. घर पे एक टीवी सेट लाओ. ओके. तो एट होम नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे. ब्रिंग अ टीवी सेट होम, या यू कैन ऑल्सो से ब्रिंग होम अ टीवी सेट. The noun home can also be used as an object in the beginning. Okay, that's all about rule number 2. Never use about any preposition except at before the word home. Now let's learn rule number 3. Here we have some transitive verbs. Transitive verbs are the verbs which take objects with them. So we don't use any preposition before those objects. Okay. So these are the transitive verbs: discuss, describe, reach, order, tell, demand, attack, resemble, ridicule, etc. These are some of the transitive verbs which take objects with them. After these words, we directly use the object and no preposition used after the verb. You can see in the example number 1, which is incorrect. The poet describes about the beauty of the nature, let's say nature, in this poem. So describes about, don't say describes about. We can also hear people say we discussed about this topic in our class. So with the word discuss, we don't use a preposition. We directly use the noun which is used as an object. We discussed about the topic. Instead of saying about the topic, we should directly say we discussed this topic. We discussed this chapter. We discussed this issue in the meeting, or at the meeting also it can be called. So we discussed about this issue in the meeting. This is incorrect. We discussed this issue in the meeting. This is correct. That's why this is also incorrect. Describes is a transitive verb. With this verb, directly noun is used. We don't use this preposition. So the correct answer will be the poet describes the beauty of nature in this poem. That's all about rule number 3. Now let's go to rule number 4. Here again we have some typical words and they are followed by preposition to. Okay. If there is a person in the form of the object. Let's directly go to the example, you will understand. He did not reply me. Instead of reply me, he did not reply to me. This is the correct answer because reply is a verb which is one of them. Say, suggest, propose, speak, reply, explain, talk, listen, write. After these verbs, we use the preposition to if there is a person in the form of an object. Here, me is a person in the form of an object, and before this object, the word reply is used. So, in between, we need to use the preposition to. So, the correct answer will be he did not reply to me. Okay. Another example is he did not write to a letter. Instead of write to a letter, it is actually a different thing. A letter is not a person in the form of an object. It is a thing in the form of an object. Here we have a person in the form of an object. That's why we need to use to. But here, a person is not mentioned. A letter is not a person. Okay, that's why to is not used. So we need to keep this in mind. The object which is used after these verbs, if it is a person, then we need to use to. If it is an object, any other thing, we don't need to use to. We directly use that word. That's all about rule number 4. Now let's go to rule number 5. When a pronoun is used as the complement of the verb to be. To be के फॉर्म कौन कौन से होते हैं? Am, is, are the forms of to be. Was, were are the forms of to be. Am, is, are, was, were इनके बाद में जब भी कोई प्रोनाउन आएगा तो वो प्रोनाउन जो है नॉमिनेटिव केस में आना चाहिए. दैट शुड बी इन द नॉमिनेटिव केस, दैट शुड नॉट बी इन द ऑब्जेक्टिव केस. जैसे यहाँ पे देख सकते हो आप, if I were him is a objective case pronoun and he is a nominative case pronoun. So he is correct here because were is a form of to be. where जो है to be का past form है. am, is, are the present forms of to be. was, were are the past forms of to be. been is the third form of to be, and being is the fourth form, that is ing form. So that's all about rule number 5. Now let's go to rule number 6. Here let's talk about a pronoun and preposition and how an objective case of a pronoun is used. When the pronoun is used as the object of a verb. See, in the earlier rule, we learnt about how a pronoun is used as the object of a, let's go back, as the object of a, as a complement, when it is used as a complement of the verb to be. Here, if a pronoun is used as a complement of the verb to be, जैसे यहाँ पे दिया है, to be के बाद में as a complement him is used. Instead of him, it should be he, because the rule says that it should be in the nominative case when to a form of to be is used. लेकिन अगर to be के अलावा अगर कोई और verb आता है, जैसे read, write, give, okay, then any other thing, any other verb, so we use that pronoun in the objective case. जैसे let you and I do it. Let is a verb. It is not a form of to be. It is a different verb. Okay. सो लेट के बाद में यू यूज़ किया है, फिर बाद में एंड से आई नॉमिनेटिव केस यूज़ किया है जहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्टिव केस की ज़रूरत है. ओके, सो टू बी के फॉर्म के अलावा अगर कोई भी वर्ब आता है, जैसे यहाँ पे लेट यूज़ किया है, तो उसके बाद में आने वाला प्रोनाउन जो है, दैट प्रोनाउन शुड बी इन द ऑब्जेक्टिव केस, इट शुड नॉट बी इन द नॉमिनेटिव केस. तो ये ऑब्जेक्ट नॉमिनेटिव केस वाला आई जो है ये गलत है. यहाँ पे इसकी जगह पे क्या होना चाहिए? मी होना चाहिए. ओके, लेट्स लुक एट अनदर एग्जाम्पल. हियर द वर्ब इज प्रेजेंट्स आर. These presents are for you and I. So these presents are for you and me. So actually this is incorrect. We'll need to make correction in it, because here are is a form of to be and here me I is correct. Okay, me should not be there. Okay, that's all about rule number 6. Now let's go to rule number 7. Here we are going to talk about emphatic pronouns. Himself, myself, herself, such pronouns which end in self or selves are known as emphatic pronouns, because they give emphasis on the nominative case pronoun which is used before it, which is used prior to it, okay, or which precedes it. So emphatic pronouns cannot stand alone as subjects. You cannot use them as subjects alone. So before the emphatic pronouns, we need to use that pronoun in the नॉमिनेटिव केस. जैसे यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो हिमसेल्फ डिड इट. हिमसेल्फ इज़ एन एम्फेटिक प्रोनाउन. इसके पहले कोई प्रोनाउन की जगह इसी प्रोनाउन का जो नॉमिनेटिव केस है वो यूज़ करना पड़ेगा हमें, क्योंकि हिमसेल्फ कैनॉट स्टैंड अलोन एज अ सब्जेक्ट. हिमसेल्फ कैनॉट बी यूज्ड एज अ सब्जेक्ट. ओके तो यहाँ पे ही हिमसेल्फ डिड इट, हियर हिमसेल्फ is the subject. Okay, so before the word himself we need to use the nominative case of that pronoun. So always remember that any emphatic pronoun, himself, herself, myself, yourself, themselves, etc., cannot stand alone as a subject. Now let's go to rule number 8. The indefinite pronoun now, one, anyone, someone, these are indefinite pronouns because they don't refer to any particular person or place or thing. So one is in the indefinite pronoun. When we use a pronoun, this pronoun in a sentence, it should be used thoroughly in the sentence. Or sometimes if you use a different pronoun, that will be incorrect. So here you can see one must not boast of his own success. Here his is incorrect. यहाँ पे his हमने personal pronoun यूज़ किया और यहाँ पे indefinite pronoun यूज़ किया है. शुरू में जो indefinite pronoun यूज़ किया है वही indefinite pronoun का जो possessive form होता है वो possessive form यहाँ हमें यूज़ करना है. तो दूसरा pronoun यहाँ पे यूज़ नहीं करना है. तो use the same pronoun, the forms of the same pronoun which we start the sentence with. Sentence हम जिस pronoun से शुरू कर रहे हैं उसी sentence का form हमें यूज़ करना है आगे. Okay, possessive form. तो करेक्ट आंसर होगा वन मस्ट नॉट बोस्ट ऑफ वनज ओन सक्सेस. दिस काइंड ऑफ एग्जाम्पल हैज़ बीन आस्क्ड इन एनडीए एग्जामिनेशंस मेनी अ टाइम. सो इट इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रूल. ऑल द रूल्स विच आई हैव बीन डिस्कसिंग इन ऑल द these sessions on spotting errors, all those are very important rules and they are going to help you a lot in the NDA examination. So let's go to the last but one rule. This is rule number 9. Either, neither हम तब यूज़ करते हैं जब हम किसी दो चीज़ों के या फिर दो व्यक्तियों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. ओके लेकिन जब हम दो या फिर दो से ज़्यादा चीज़ों के बारे में, दो से ज़्यादा व्यक्तियों के बारे में हम जब बात करते हैं तब हम आइदर नाइदर यूज़ नहीं करेंगे. ओके हम यूज़ करेंगे एनी, नो वन और नन. ओके सो यहाँ पे देख सकते हो आप एनी वन ऑफ दीज टू रोड्स. यहाँ पे दो रोड्स की बात हो रही है तो एनी वन नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे आएगा आइदर या फिर नाइदर. आइदर ऑफ दीज टू रोड्स, इन दोनों में से कोई भी एक रोड. आइदर हम तब यूज़ करते हैं, नाइदर हम तब यूज़ करते हैं जब हम दो चीज़ों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे इस एग्जाम्पल में हम दो ही रोड्स के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, दो से ज़्यादा नहीं है, तो यहाँ पे आइदर या फिर नाइदर आएगा. ओके तो नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल में आप देख पाओगे आइदर ऑफ दीज टू रोड्स. दिस इज़ करेक्ट. नाउ नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल नाइदर ऑफ दीज थ्री बॉयज़. यहाँ पे तीन लड़कों के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, तो ये दो के बारे में अगर बात होती तो हम आइदर नाइदर करेक्ट होता था. यहाँ पे दो से ज़्यादा है तो हमें आइदर नाइदर यहाँ पे यूज़ नहीं करना है. नन ऑफ दीज थ्री बॉयज़ डिड हिज होमवर्क. दिस इज़ नाउ करेक्ट. नाउ लेट्स गो टू द लास्ट रूल फॉर इन टुडेज सेशन. ईच अदर, हम दो व्यक्तियों के बारे में जब बात कर रहे हैं तब हम ईच अदर यूज़ करेंगे, लेकिन दो से ज़्यादा व्यक्तियों के बारे में हम जब बात करते हैं तब हम वो वन अनदर यूज़ करेंगे, जैसे यहाँ पे दिया है वन अनदर. ओके ईच अदर इज़ यूज्ड इन स्पीकिंग ऑफ टू पर्सन्स और थिंग्स. वन अनदर इज़ यूज्ड इन स्पीकिंग ऑफ मोर दैन टू. ओके यू कैन सी इन दिस एग्जाम्पल विच इज़ इनकरेक्ट. द टू ब्रदर्स लव्ड वन अनदर. दो भाई है, एक दूसरे से बहुत प्यार करते हैं, तो दो भाइयों के बारे में बात हो रही है, दो से ज़्यादा नहीं है, तो वन अनदर नहीं आएगा, यहाँ पे ईच अदर आएगा. ओके सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज द टू ब्रदर्स लव्ड ईच अदर. दैट्स ऑल अबाउट दिस सेशन. यू कैन कॉन्टैक्ट अस इफ यू हैव एनी क्यूरी. कॉन्टैक्ट अस एट दिस email ID mvkp.dc@gmail.com or you can also contact us at the phone numbers. Also visit our website dcaurangabad.org for more details about the institution. Also don't forget to like us, share and subscribe on various social platforms including this Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube and WhatsApp. That's all for now. Thank you. Have a nice day.